Hello and welcome to Insider Shot. Today we are going to discuss about CDSL. We'll be discussing about the future prospects of the company and will this company be a wealth creator for its investor in the future. We'll be discussing about its fundamentals and a bit of technical analysis on its stock. So we'll begin by what does CDSL do? So CDSL works as a security depository. So whenever someone buys any equity shares in the Indian market, it is stored in a depository account or a demat account. And currently India has a duopoly in that segment, that is there is CDSL and there is NSDL. There are just two companies which operate in this sector, which store your equity shares and act as a security depository company. And in those two companies only CDSL is currently listed in the stock market. Actually, around the world, there are just two companies listed in this segment, one being CDSL and one is listed outside India. So CDSL has seen exponential growth in the account openings, which they have had since last March after the big coronavirus crash. And with the start of lockdown, there have been a lot of people who have been interested in investing in the Indian stock market. This has led to a surge in accounts being opened. As you can see on your screen, the way the account openings have surged, and it has had a good impact on the profitability and the functioning of the business that CDSL currently does. So you can see it took 5 years from 2015 to 2020 for the number of accounts to double. But just in a year, CDSL has opened 1 crore accounts, 1 crore demat accounts. They have added these accounts in their company, and the future prospect according to us is we expect an upside of 20 crores account being opened in CDSL in the future. And we'll also be showing you a small clip of veteran investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala about what he thinks about the future of Indian stock market and how many accounts can be opened in India.
Even for the small puncher, because many of them are watching the show, they're watching you. And by the way, there seems to be a big surge in the number of people signing up and taking demat accounts, which are the accounts you use to electronically transact in the stock market.
Sir, it is. You
What?
think it is big? It is big. We don't worry. It's a country of 135 crores.
Yes. So
At
what?
some stage, I think at least India will have at least 50 crore demand accounts. We're not even at 5 crores.
Yes.
As you can see, the veteran investor has a target of 50 crore accounts, and if these accounts are really opened in India, that will be a good boost to CDSL and to their operating margins. Moreover, there are many big IPOs coming in India. These big companies like Zomato, Paytm, Byju's. These Zomato has already finalized his IPO plans. Another good amount of big startups will be going for an IPO. This will lead to an increase of interest of investors coming into the stock market. And the LIC IPO, the one of the most discussed about IPO, is also coming in the market, and it has an approximation of 1 crore accounts that will be opened due to the LIC IPO. So if we go to the fundamentals of CDSL, CDSL is a debt-free company, and for the last 5 years, it has had a 24% compounded annually growth rate in profit. You can see the profits have been increasing steadily at a very good rate. The company has been giving out healthy rate of dividend. The dividend payout ratio percentage is somewhere between 30 to 40%. They have maintained this dividend payout, and these are a few good signs for the fundamentals of the company. So now we'll be looking at the quarterly results and how the company has performed over different quarters from June 2018 to March, the latest quarter. So the best part is the company has had a good and regular growth in its revenue. And from last year, as we have already mentioned, since last year there has been a huge surge in account openings. From March 20, we are seeing a very good growth in revenue, better than previous 2 years, and this has also stabilized the operating profit and the operating profit margins. So earlier, if you can see from the March quarter of 2019, the operating profit was not going in a very good direction. There was no growth in operating profit. So it was between a range. But since the interest of investors have come into the equity market, the operating profit margin has went above 50% into the 60% zones, which is a very good sign for the future growth of the company. And there has been good and steady increase in profit after tax, that is net profit, has been increasing in a good, as we have already discussed, it has increased 24% CAGR over the last 5 years. Net profit has increased, and the earning per share, which is one of the best measures to see the if the company is growing or not. So the earning per share has been increasing steadily, and they have been able to maintain a good healthy earning per share, which will be increasing in the future as the company goes ahead. So in this slide you can see the net accounts opened in each month for the whole financial year that has passed. So we can see the growth has been very good for the number of accounts that are being opened, and this year for the 21, after they have entered the 2021, the account growth has increased exponentially, and this is expected to continue as the new generation, the generation that is just getting into work, the generation between the age of 20 to 30 is getting interested into investing, and they are getting influenced by the power of compounding, and this account opening growth will keep on continuing. And so the main source of revenue for CDSL is anytime a equity investor sells or buys share, you can see in your demat account as well, you pay a approximate amount of 17 rupees each time you buy and sell a share. So 17 rupees is for buying and selling both. So whenever you sell a share which you have bought earlier, you can see an approximate 17 rupee charge on your account statement that is paid to the depository. So what happens here is, even if an investor makes a profit or a loss on a share which he or she has bought, it doesn't matter. They have to pay to the depository the services from whom they are using the services. So this is a very good point for CDSL, as the more number of accounts are being opened, the more number of people start investing frequently in buying and selling of shares. They will benefit a lot from this. So the future continuity of business is not a very big risk for the business right now, because they have a very huge untapped population that is ready to invest, and which will be a good boost to their growth. So if we look for the annual results, we look at the earning per share for the company from March 2015. We can see in March 2015, from that time, the earning per share has almost become has grown 5 times, as the last financial year which passed by, the earning per share was 19.17 rupees. So this shows that the company is able to have a good growth prospect. The company will be able to increase its earning per share and its profitability in the future, because there's a lot of untapped segment which is still to come into the investing prospect, and CDSL is no doubt going to benefit from that. And if we look at the net profit, this has been increasing annually. And what the best part you can see in this annual report is the operating profit margin. the operating profit margin has been they have been able to stabilize it between 40 to 60%, and most of the time it juggles between 55 to 50%. So this is a good and healthy rate which the company has expressed its desire to increase or maintain in this range only. And since the company is debt free, there is no overhang of interest payments in the company's balance sheet. So now if you look at the statistics of the business that CDSL runs, so as of March 31, 2021, on their investor presentation, they had an account of 3.34 crore investors with them, which is still, if you consider the Indian population, is very low. And talking other than the investor accounts, which is the main business of CDSL, CDSL does have few different subsidiaries, and it also provides different kinds of services to other companies. So the first subsidiary is this CVL, or popularly known as CVL KRA. So what this does is it provides a service to the mutual fund industry, according to through which they can do the eKYC and can onboard the customer the through this process easily. And most of the mutual fund companies do use this service, and this is a whole online process software which CDSL has come up with. Another subsidiary is this CIRL. This is a same thing, you can call this concept is same thing as the CDSL concept, in which they store the securities which you buy or sell. This is the CIRL has the same concept, in which the insurance related information of each of the person who has bought insurance is stored in this. Right now they have around 6.3 lakh e-insurance accounts in this, and the IRD has also told the insurance companies to start their onboarding their previous customers as well in this database. So this also has a very good untapped segment which will help in profitability growth. And CDSL is also got involved in doing online video conferencing for the AGMs. It helps companies in e-voting for their board resolutions. So the company is slowly getting into a lot of businesses which have not been there earlier, to help corporates streamline their to streamline their investor relation process. So now we'll be going for a technical analysis. So here we have CDSL chart with us on a daily time frame. From the March lows, CDSL has already went up 4.5 times from its March low, but the company still has a lot of growth prospects in it. And as we have seen earlier as well, the company has a lot of untapped potential. So even if we look at around 40 crores of demat accounts being opened in the future, the company has a potential to take its profit 10 times than what it is right now. So even with a PE of 30, the company can easily achieve the target of 3000. And also I'd like to show you something in this chart, which is that what CDSL has done since March, that it has never broken its swing low. You can see CDSL has never broken its swing low. It has always taken support at its swing low, and it has always went up. The stock has always been in a higher high and a higher low formation. Since 1 year, this has not been broken, which is showing strength in CDSL, the strength in its stock. Because since last year, even though the stock market has rallied a lot, there have been a lot of quick and big corrections in the market of 600 points, 1000 points. There have been big corrections, but the stock has shown strength in those corrections as well and has held on to its higher high and a higher low formation. This is a sign of a good strength in CDSL. So we expect CDSL to reach around 2500 to 3000 in the next 3 years from this level. We have been recommending CDSL since it was near its 480 levels. You can join our WhatsApp group by the link given below in the description. We have been recommending CDSL in our weekly reports from 480 levels, and it has nearly doubled from that levels from where we have recommended it. So right now also CDSL is at a very good point to be added. One can add at its swing low right now if it gives a chance at around if it comes around 860 levels. Otherwise CDSL has a very good future prospect even at this price level, and one can start building their position right now here and keep on pyramiding in the future. What we'll suggest is don't go all in right now at this particular point of time. Keep building your position slowly as the stock shows further strength and the quarterly results keep on improving. Okay, so if you like this review, do subscribe to our channel and like this video, and we'll try to post more company reviews in the future. Thank you.